Okay, my friends, I wanted to give you a quick introduction to the series of clips that you are about to see. This all began about 2 weeks ago, coming up to my school holidays, knowing that I would have about 10 days off school, and of course I wanted to travel a little bit, get outside of the city. Unfortunately, it was necessary for me to stay inside the country for reasons that I won't go into. But still, I wanted some kind of adventure, something that I could do here in the Czech Republic that would be new, interesting, challenging. And those of you who know me are now saying, oh boy, here we go. Exactly. This is the thought process that went through my mind. I wanted to visit this town called Plzen that I had never visited, the third largest city, fourth largest city in the Czech Republic. And I also wanted to go back to Ceske Krumlov because it's simply heaven on earth. And I decided I could go by bus to each one of these and go by bus between them. But the entire western part of the Czech Republic I had never really experienced or visited much at all. So I thought, why not go to Plzen and then walk to Ceske Krumlov? Now, for those of you who are not sure exactly what this means, I will show you. Come here. Okay, here we have Prague. We're here, right about here at the moment. And if you travel down this road, you come to Plzen. And if you travel down across western Czech Republic, through these towns, you come to Ceske Krumlov. So, from here down to here. This is approximately, well, as the bird flies, this would be about 155 kilometers. But I'm not a bird. So we're looking at closer to 180 kilometers, which is, what is that, 85 miles? And due to some other activities and other circumstances, it was necessary for me to try to do it in 6 days. When I realized that I was going to try to do this, I decided that I was going to bring my camera along with me and try to record as much of it as possible, document it, if you would. Because this is something that was sure to be an absolutely perfect example of what I've come to call ExTrav, or extreme travel. This ExTrav is something that I've experimented with in the past, and it's something that's difficult to describe. ExTrav, I guess, is about two things. The first is about adventure. Just plain and simple, one of those guy things. Sometimes you have to get out, be crazy, push yourself, take risks, and simply do something that seems a little bit crazy just because we're guys and we can. You with me, guys? Now, why though? You know, we all have heard about how guys especially, we have these kind of fighter instincts in us, these survival instincts in us that are really hampered by modern day life, and that we have to express somehow through sports, through activities, even through work at times. It has to get out somehow. And for me, this is often the way that it comes out. You know, that adventure of going out, knowing where you're trying to get to. You have a goal, you have a mission, but you really have no idea how you're going to do it, what's going to happen on the way, what kind of obstacles you're going to face. All you know is come hell or high water, you're going to make the goal. That's the adventure in it, really. It's not so much what happens along the way, it's finding something that you're not sure you can do and doing it, hopefully. If you're sure that you can do it, then it doesn't count, and it's not ExTrav, and it's not going to get out those instincts. If there's no risk to it, there's no point. You have to be pushed and challenged. That's the key. That's the adventure key to ExTrav. And along those lines, the goal, the whole goal and setup is artificial. That's true. For example, I could take a bus from Plzen to Ceske Krumlov in 2.5 hours. Why walk? Why? See if I can. The goal may be artificial, but the pursuit of it is not. That's the key. It's about pushing yourself. And about enjoying the countryside too. That's a beautiful part of the country. I'm going to be walking through it. That's a very kind of experiential, enjoyable, pleasant, calm, quiet opportunity for introspection, for thought, for solitude, all of these good things, But really it's about the adventure. It's about something else also. While it is on one side about adventure and about escape from reality, at the same time, it's very much about reality. A reality that's more realistic than this one, really. By that I mean that the whole point of ExTrav is to get outside your comfort zone and stay outside your comfort zone. To get rid of all the creature comforts and see if you can really survive the way that people used to survive. The way that maybe I would even venture to say we were made to live or intended to live. I don't know. That's risky. But once you get out there, you realize how many creature comforts we're really surrounded by. Really. There is not a single moment of any day, for most of us, that we are not completely encased and surrounded by creature comforts. This is evident by the fact that basically we're always comfortable. Yeah, we may have a little bit of pain here, a little bit of discomfort there, but we have dry places to live 24/7. We have hot water on demand. We have heat on demand. We have soft beds. We have all the clothes that we can want. We can hop on transportation and travel hundreds of miles away, practically instantly. We have food of any type we want, pretty much on demand. I have a cookie in front of me, sitting right here. You really don't appreciate having a cookie sitting right in front of you, being able to turn on an electric light, or being able to turn on the heater, or having a dry floor, until you go through a little bit of time, at least a little, when you don't have it. It puts things into perspective that this is not reality. This is a gift. This is incredible, luxurious comfort, which is evidenced by the fact that we choose to gripe about the moment we get out of bed and have to put our feet on the cold floor, or if the hot water is run out in the shower, or if we're all out of ketchup for our French fries and hamburger. That's the things that we complain about. And I'm not preaching. I complain about these things as much or more than anyone who is watching this, really, which is another reason why I not enjoy, partake in things like ExTrav. The whole point is to strip away everything that is artificial, everything that is superfluous, to the most extreme definition of superfluous possible. Inflict that upon myself so that I can actually appreciate this. We've reached our time limit. We're going to continue this in part 2.